loves, it's Cecilia, and in this video I'm going to show you how to make a gorgeous bralette from scratch. This bralette is ideal for festivals or Halloween or anything that you want to wear a bralette to. It's super simple and easy to make, and you can embellish it with all sorts of things such as bells or tassels or anything like that. I use my usual tools such as my lovely sewing machine, different bits of material, tape measure, sellotape, and of course this time I actually ended up using patterns which I never used before, and I made them myself out of black cardboard. Here are some other bits of things that I used as well. So as you can see, the lovely bells, very nice for a festival, and nice bits of material that I used for these straps as well. So the first thing I did is I cut out two boob/bra shaped pieces that will be the forefront of the bralette, and I sort of measured myself, I guess, but I sort of just guessed, just like I guess everything, and cut out two shapes, cut them down in the middle, and ended up making 4 of these. So you'll need 4. Easy as pie, of course, is just to lay these patterns down. I did it at the edge so it was a little bit easier. I already had an edge cut off, and just trace around the pattern and cut. Of course, you can pin these patterns down, but a lot of the times I don't even bother to use pins because I'm so lazy, but pins will keep your patterns in place while you cut. So here you have 4 lovely pieces for your bralette, which you're now gonna sew together, putting 2 pieces on the back of another 2 pieces. So you're essentially creating like a full bralette sort of pocket thing. Here are my lovely stretch needles that are perfect for stretchy material. I know a lot of people don't like sewing with stretchy materials, so better to use these needles as they don't rip and hurt your material in any way. So as I said, the first thing that you do is you're gonna get each 4 pieces and you are going to stick 2 of them back to back. So you'd be pinning it on the curved side of the piece, and don't forget that the velvet side will be facing inwards because at the end you will turn it outwards. So as you can see, I'm just sewing on the outside of the piece all the way down, and then you would get this lovely little pocket. There you go, that's your first little boob piece. And I'm just going to give you a quick snapshot of what it looks like when you've added the strap. There you go. So next I used these gorgeous golden straps, which I thought would look really nice with the material. The way you would add your straps is you put it into the middle of the bralette piece. The velvet sides would be facing on the inside with the strap tucked right into the middle. Pin both sides on each curve all the way down. Make sure the strap is nice and safely secured in the middle, and then you'll sew down on either side. Pin that all together and make sure it's all nice and secure, because that is going to be your first piece of the bralette. So now you've got your first little boob pocket, which my friend was like, that's so small, that's not going to fit over you, but it actually did. And as you can see, I've got these lovely 2 pieces that are done, and you can see with the straps coming out of the pockets. So here you can see I'm just sewing down the side of each little pocket to create the first 2 parts of the bralette. So here you can see my finished boob piece, all nice and sewed down the side. After you finish your first 2 pieces of the bralette, you're going to measure around the waist and cut out 2 thick pieces depending on how thick that you want it. These will be the band that goes underneath these 2 pieces that you've already made, and they'll create the waistband of the bralette. You'll get these 2 pieces, lining them up on the inside of the velvet, pinning the 2 boob pieces on the inside of the velvet just like this, and lay the other rectangular piece, velvet on the inside, on top, and pin it all down on the side. And you're going to pin all the way down along that side, and then just sew all the way along, making sure that those bralette pieces are stuck right inside. So this is what the bralette will look like when you've sewn it all the way down along that side. As you can see here, I'm just tucking the straps in, everything in the middle, because you're going to sew all the way down on the other side. Now for the grand reveal, you're going to open the bralette on the inside, take everything out. As you can see, there you have your lovely, pretty much finished bralette. Now onto the final part of the bralette. You're going to add your lovely bells or any embellishment at the bottom. With my tape measure also, I have measured out 3 pieces of black elastic, which I'm just going to quickly attach to the back with the sewing machine. And these will make sure that the bralette fits perfectly, but also it's room for it to be stretchy and not too tight. And then next, as my final part, is literally just to sew all the way down on the material of those bells. And here you have the lovely finished bralette. As you can see, all the pieces came together nicely, and I wore it at the lovely Flow Festival in Helsinki. I got a lot of compliments and it was super fun, super nice to wear. If you move around a lot, the bells jingle, and yeah, it was just a really fun, nice piece of clothing to make for any upcoming festival or event. Do let me know if you have any suggestions of anything else you'd like me to make, and don't forget to like and subscribe.